Hey everybody, happy weekend. It is Saturday and glorious here. I'm just going to do some things. I like this one yesterday, I'm going to go there again. Hey Yoga Lattes Gerdsey. Did I say that right? I don't know. Sorry. You know, we're from the colonies. We don't know how to pronounce all of those proper names. We've got a special guest joining us today. As soon as she pops up, I'm going to welcome her in. Hey Sabrina, nice to see everybody here. Yes, you did. Oh, thank goodness for that. While we're waiting for my guest of the moment, I have been promising over the past week or so to offer you all some training about how to create, feel, and run online retreats, and I've finally got the shiz ready for you. So if you would like to learn from me, I used to do a lot of those back in the day. In fact, it's how I got my yoga business going, and it was really pivotal for me. Offering virtual retreats, online retreats, was a really important way for me to gain followers, so that I had lots of people to offer my in-person retreats to back in the day when I used to do yoga retreats in Bali. So if you want to learn how I did that, I've put together a two-part thing. It's totally free. The first part is a Zoom, actual training. I don't know where Maggie is. I'm going to try and find her. So it's a two-part training. The first part is a Zoom. It'll go for 90 minutes. I'm trying to do two things at once here. Okay, let's see if that helps her find us. Hi Han, says Wild Child and the Co. Yay! Anyway, so this thing that I put together for you, it's a two parts. One part, 90 minute, oh my filter back, Zoom training where I'll talk you through the steps, how to build it, what your options are. And then the second part, what I thought was, because I've been doing this for yonkers, 10 years at least, and I'm a copywriter by training, I thought I'd just write all the stuff that you need. So I would write you the sales page copy, I would write you Facebook ad copy, I would write you newsletter copy, and give it to you as well, so that you can just literally copy and paste the stuff that I think works, so that you can go get this happening as soon as possible. Hey Monica, good to see you here. I don't know where our guest of the day is. She's not here, so I'm just chatting. Hey Caitlin, so if you're interested in that, totally free, 90 minutes of training. There'll be a replay, because I know for people in the UK it's going to be fairly late. It's going to happen on Wednesday night for the UK, Wednesday afternoon for the US, and Thursday morning for Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, horrible o'clock Singapore, sorry, middle of the night, sorry, South Africa. Yeah, the link is in my bio, so you can go sign up free, share it with friends. It's just another thing I thought might be handy for people who are looking for a bit of an extra cash injection. A bunch of my private clients have been doing this and making, upwards of $500 easy. So, hey, from Australia, thank you. That's awesome. You bet, Maria. I really want it to be useful. Hello from South New Jersey. That is a state that New Jersey is a state I have yet to visit, I must say. Yeah, Maggie's here. So go hit the link, and I'm going to invite Maggie to come join us right now. Oh my goodness. I've just done the full body oil massage from the shower, and my fingers don't seem... Oh, Maggie, I can't invite you to join. I don't know why. I think it's your privacy settings. So I'm sorry, lovely, but I'm getting an error message. It says unable to join. So I'm not sure. We might have to reschedule. But there's something wrong with your settings, which means I can't invite you on. If there's anybody else here who wants to talk about their online experiences, taking their yoga online, do let me know. Or Maggie, if you want to have a play around with your privacy settings and see if you can sort it out so that I can actually invite you, that would also be great. I've never had that happen before, lovely, so you've got a very special account. So while we leave our fabulous guest, who may join us momentarily, or maybe No? Let me tell you a little bit more about this free training because I want your feedback on this as well. So this is what I've crafted up so far. 90-minute Zoom training, lots of time to ask questions, lots of time to talk about should I do this, how do I do that, does a gong work on Zoom, all that sort of stuff. Lots of time to talk about pricing. Hey, Be Yoga Belfast, lots of time to talk about pricing too, so you can get your head around that and be with a group of other people who are prepared to pay rather than give everything away for free. So that's what the 90 minutes is for, to sort of brainstorm, hack it all together in a group environment, peer learning, lots of support from me. And also, and then you'll get the swipe copy so that you can like plagiarize out of my stuff because like I said, I've been writing this sort of gear for years and I'm good at it. So it's going to be a hell of a lot faster for me to write it all once and then for you to all use it. So you'll get that as well. But I was thinking when I was building this out this morning, I thought maybe it would also be useful to do an additional Q&A call. So I don't know, I'll probably pose that during the first 90 minutes. What I thought was I'll train you with some stuff. I'll give you the swipe copy. Give you a few days to go build it out, build a website, hook it up to your PayPal or whatever, maybe start an ad, maybe send out some emails to your newsletter list, and then maybe we should all get back together and test and see, ask more questions, get my feedback, run some ideas past each other, etc. So that's what I'm kind of thinking. I don't know, what do you think? Good format, too much? I know there's a lot of stuff available on the internet right now, but I guess, thanks, gorgeous. You are so generous. Thanks, Jan. I guess I was, for me, because I've been doing this stuff for so long, it's not difficult for me to do it. But I know if you've never done this before, a lot of yoga teachers can agonize over what to write on a sales page for days, and then, whoa, what do you know? The lockdown's finished and people want to come hang out with you in person, so the opportunity is missed. So I thought, well, shit, it doesn't take me long to do it. And I like hanging out with all of you, so let's make that happen. Like I said, if all of that sounded nice for you, you need to sign up for it, and the link is in my... yes, right, says Jan. Yeah, that's me, haha, sounds good, says Maria. Sounds great, says Wild Child and the Co. Awesome. So you've got to sign up for it. The link is in my bio and it's an ugly link because I haven't got around yet to making a pretty one. So I can't tell you what it is. Okay, Monica says, you empowered me to charge without agonizing. And it's easy. No one complains. Bam. Monica, I love that. Everybody, Monica has just finished doing the social media confidence for yoga teachers training with me, and she sent me the best testimonial that I have ever got in my life. Fair to say, Monica, go follow her. Monica lives in Florida and she has a beautiful home and she's a very well put together lady, and unlike myself, and she dropped the F-bomb in my in my testimonial, which was the best ever. I love it. Let's see. I still can't, sorry, Maggie, I still can't get you to join. I'm not sure what's going on with your settings there, love. So, yeah, it's not going to work for us today. You got to roll with this stuff. Yes, go follow Monica. Monica Haskell with 2 L's. She's got a very nice emerging Instagram. Very Florida. Some hibiscus, some yoga, some chair situation. Very nice. And I don't know who it is, but quite a handsome man without a shirt on. There's that. Okay. Harmony and Healthy Yoga joined. Yay! So the plan for this live this morning was to invite the fabulous Maggie on to talk about her experiences going online. Something whack has happened and I'm unable to invite her. All of our loss, obviously. But it would be great to hear from anybody who is... Oh my God, Sarah B, what the hell time is it? Are you still in bed? It would be great if anybody who is watching would like to replace Maggie for the moment and share your experiences with teaching online. He's hot. Yep, my son-in-law. Oh, handy, Monica. Handy. Yeah, Jane, you need to go back and have another look. I think he was like bringing you food as well in that photo. Not that we're objectifying people, we're just admiring the beauty of Shiva in all its manifest forms. Yes. Sarah, are you still in bed? Is that a thumbs up for being in bed? Yes, in bed. So not replacing Maggie. I got the best message overnight, Instagram DM from someone quite well known in my community here, which I won't name, telling me that she was watching one of these lives yesterday. And I gave her a shout out because I think she's fabulous. And she messaged me overnight to say that while she was watching the live, she was actually in her dressing gown on the toilet. So, you know, I say that in the social media confidence course, that you need to be aware that when you're going live, people are going to be doing things that you may not appreciate, such as sitting on the toilet. And then tell me if this has happened to you, everybody. Yesterday, I was watching Dougal Meacham. Dougal, one of my clients and friend and fabulous yoga teacher, he was doing a yin class here live on Instagram, and I was watching it while I was doing something else. And I was just sort of talking to him, like, you know, obviously I knew at the time that he couldn't hear me, but I was like, wow, wow, wow. And then I had this sudden feeling of, I don't know what, I was wearing like, I don't know, my Osho robes, like something completely not fit for public consumption. And then I had this flash of, oh shit, maybe he can see me. You know, has you ever been on a live and you have that moment of, oh shit, I just picked my nose, or oh shit, I'm wearing my Osho meditation robes or something. Maybe they can see me, I've been busted. That's probably why I tend to not take my phone to the toilet. This paranoia that maybe there's some new Instagram live functionality where the person who's going live can suddenly flip the camera and see what the other people are doing. All right, everybody. So we don't have a volunteer to replace Maggie. That's okay. Let me do one more check, Maggie, to see if you've managed to figure out your settings. No, okay. Still can't bring you on. So let me go over what I was chatting about earlier then. Every time I check that, it takes off my filter, and I'm into this filter. Caitlin, who's laughing, have you ever worried about that? You know, let me go over this thing again. So I've just got it all together so that if you have been looking, I promised everybody on my mailing list about a week ago that I would put together some free training to teach retreats online. Finally got around to it. The link is in my bio. At this stage, it looks like happening my Thursday morning, Sarah's horrible o'clock, Jan's Wednesday night, Gina's, I don't know, I'm a bit funny with the Eastern time zone, Gina, but afternoon or Wednesday. Anyway, happening next week. There'll be a replay if you can't join live. Oh great, Jan, I'm gonna unmute you in a second. So if you want to learn how to do that and actually workshop in real time, how much to charge, what's it's called, what's the title, who do you offer it to, all of that good stuff, make sure that you sign up. I'm also going to write you all of the swipe copy. Swipe copy just means I'll write the text for your sales page, your Facebook ad, and your newsletter, and you can copy the hell out of it. Like, that's why I'm going to write it. Obviously, don't do it word for word because how you talk about things will be slightly different. But I want to get you a bloody good start, so you'll get that as well. And maybe, depending on the vibe of the group, we might have a follow-up a couple of days later to just check in and bounce ideas around and make sure that you're all set to go and already selling those places. So this is for you if you want to get some more skills. Definitely if you've thought about doing virtual or online retreats and haven't done it yet because you're getting in your own way with sort of perfectionism and you just need a kick in the pants. Apparently I'm very good at that. And also if you're bewildered with the idea but you would like a bit of a cash injection. If an extra $500 for you feels like a good thing right now, then all of those reasons, sign up. Share it with your friends, totally free, just because I think, why the hell not? I know how to do it. Should tell everybody else, Amy. Okay, let's get Yoga Laddie's Guernsey on the line. Hang on. You're not on the toilet, are you, lovely? You know, just for your privacy more so than I can handle. You have to hit the button to say, yes, I'll join you. Hello.
Oh my goodness. Hi.
Not on the toilet. Excellent.
No, I was just about to go to bed.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
lucky us, because isn't it 11 or 12? What time is it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay, well, Tell us all of your online magic. What are you doing? What's working? Share.
Okay, well, I came back from holiday from Mauritius, and that was just when the COVID thing was starting.
Right.
When I got back to Guernsey, I cut short my week in London that I was meant to have.
Right.
And I was hoping to do a postnatal training yoga thing at Tri Yoga. That was
Love
cancelled.
try yoga.
Yeah. And when I got back, all this was kicking off, and I thought, I don't know what I'm going to do. How am I going to do this? And then I was listening to you, and I thought, oh God, I got to do it. I got to do it. But that first weekend, I was just, I don't know. I felt like I was in shock, and like a rabbit in headlights, really. And I didn't do anything for the first week. I just froze. And then that was it. I attended Beth's online retreat in the afternoon.
Yes.
And I thought, that's it. If Beth can do it, I can do it.
Yes. You yoga Pilates people have to get together.
Yeah, well, the first week, I just put it out there on Facebook, and I phoned all my people, sent them messages, and said, it's all free this week. I'll do private lessons. I'll do anything you like, free. But that was for me to get the confidence to use Zoom.
Yes.
And, I've had to phone people and taught them how to use it. But we're getting there. And I have got a lot of the older people. And, I think, oh, they're all my age. No, they're not that old. But actually, they're all in their either 50s, 60s, 70s. I've got one lady, she comes to me every week, normally at home, but she's coming to Zoom for her private session. And it's going well.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I haven't got huge classes. I've probably got about 5 or 6 at a time. I think I've had 8 or 9. But it's there. I'm doing it. And I'm thinking, well, I may as well do it. I've got nothing else to do.
So firstly, do you do drop-in classes? Could we come and take a drop-in class with you?
Yeah.
I know.
Out on our local Facebook, free and donations. But all my regulars, they're all paying me £10 a class.
As they should.
Yeah, they're all paying me £10 a class. Most of them have got my bank details. I don't put that on public, but I have set up now. We've got a PayPal button, and put that on my website.
Good. Okay, so we can come to Yoga Lattes _Guernsey's Yoga Lattes class, which I need because I've got weights for the arms and the back, and I've got the treadmill, but my God, without the accountability of other people at the gym watching me, the ab situation is like, I need some core accountability, I've got to tell you. There is no bikini ready emerging from this lockdown, let me tell you that. Gosh. What about any gaffes? I can laugh at myself and situation? Like, is anything gone tits up for you?
Yeah, I lost connection for a while, and there I was continuing on. I kept peeping at the screen, and I thought, hang on a minute, they're all still, nothing's happening. It's frozen. Yeah. And of course my dog coming in, or the dog barking, that sort of thing. Yeah, that's going on. But I did a class this afternoon with Gillian Pransky.
Yeah.
And her dog was there, and her dog kept picking the ball up and dropping it in front of her or next to her. And then I saw she was in this pose, and she had her hand behind her back, and I suddenly saw the ball come around the side of her. So she was flicking the ball while she was doing this restorative thing. Oh, it's just, yeah, I thought, oh, well, that's great. And then, of course, she actually missed out a section. And she said, oh, I've missed the section. I didn't do that bit, did I? But hey, let's not hassle ourselves. It's fine. And I thought, yeah, I do that too. I missed out this section the other day. You do it on one side and you forget to do it on the other side. But yeah, no, there are things like that. Yeah. So
And so for everybody who might be terrified still of something going wrong, when all of your people froze and you were still teaching on and hadn't noticed, what was the sentiment when you got back, or your people? I mean, they're
oh,
fine, right?
they were just sort of hanging out, and suddenly it came back, and I said, right, well, where did you lose me? So they told me where they lost me, and I had to
Yeah.
start again.
It's
Yeah.
no biggie though, is it? No one minds as much as we think they're going to.
No, it was really quite funny. Yeah. And then we'll have a little
Congratulations.
chat because there's only about 5 or 6 of us on the screen. So we'll
Yeah.
have a little chat, and then gradually they'll go one by one, and I have a little chat with each one. So that's quite nice. And I'm going out, I'm delivering blocks, and I'm delivering resistance
Ooh.
bands. Yeah, dropping them on people's doorsteps, or they're coming to me. Yeah.
Little yoga props, Elf. Are they from your supplies that you're loaning out, or are you selling them?
I'm selling them.
Oh, good for you.
Well, in fact, they're all my blocks. I usually have these 2 big laundry bags full of blocks to take to
Mhm.
my class. And I've got all these laundry bags. And I thought, well, this is a really good time to get them all kitted up, so I don't have to do that in future.
Smart lady.
Yeah. So I'm pretty pleased to be getting rid of all those. And it's storage as well, you know, when you've got all that stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's pretty good. And I've
I
been
love
selling my
that.
bands. Yeah, I had a big roll of it, and I've been cutting it off like 1.5 meters now and delivering those for $5 each.
Great.
Yeah, it's something. It's paid. I've got the money back for the bands, my initial layout. So that's good.
Well, and I also like, I mean, it's just, there's something about these goodwill gestures that are so even more meaningful right now. You know, the
Mm,
fact that you did that for somebody has so much more meaning now, because we're no longer taking those small little things, those small gestures for granted.
yeah, yeah. No, it has been fun, and I am actually enjoying it. Although I was so terrified in the beginning, absolutely terrified. Because,
What
Amy, you'll see from my Instagram account, I haven't done very much.
you've
But only,
done some. I was looking at it last night.
yeah, I just haven't done. I'm not an Instagram type person, but I'm getting there. I'm getting.
She says, look at her in the middle of the night telling us useful information. She's not very Instagrammy. Nonsense.
Oh no, I struggle with technology. I think my daughter nearly lost it with me today. Oh, baby, I'm here. I'm stuck on this bit. How do I get out of it? Oh, and you tried to message me, but apparently it was blocked.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you might be in the same situation as Maggie with some wacky privacy settings. I'm not sure what's
Yeah.
going on there, but
Well, we went through it and we couldn't find anything. But now I've got through to you here, so I don't know.
send me a message when we're done and let's see. Let's see if we can figure it out.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not even sure how I message on Instagram.
You're doing great, and you've inspired us all to, even though we're terrified and even though the computer drops out, and you do it anyway. And
Yeah.
I love this idea of taking this opportunity to kit out your students so that you're not having to schlep all of the stuff around once you do get back to in-person classes. That is a great tip for anybody who has a resistance band at home. Get it out there for a $5.
I've got a friend in London and she's been joining me. And she hasn't done any sport for years or any exercise of any type. And she didn't have a resistance band, and I've put them in the post to her. But she's been using a pair of tights for her resistance band. So that's really good.
Yes, you need like 80 denier to get you a good stretch, not pantyhose.
But you know, it's something, and yeah. And I've also had a friend from Holland joining me as well, so that's really nice. I've been catching up with her. She's been coming to my chair yoga.
So does this mean that you're now an international yoga teacher?
Yeah. So international. I've actually got 2 people from England and 1 person from Holland.
Oh, you're across Europe. Own it.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks, lovely. I feel bad that you're still awake, so I'm going to bid you adieu. Thanks for
Okay,
sharing some useful information with us. Oh,
okay.
tell everybody where we can find you. What's your Insta again?
It's yogalates_. Go and see.
Just one of those wacky English words, but there you have it. Yeah.
Yes. Well, Yoga Lattes is Solomon Yoga Lattes, so
Yeah.
Louise Solomon.
Yeah. It's
And
good stuff. It's hard stuff. You all just make it look so easeful, but it's got grunt in there underneath. I like it.
yeah.
Goodbye, lovely.
Okay. Well, thank you for talking. Okay. Bye.
Are you kidding? Thanks for jumping in. I'm going to chuck you out. Remove. Even though she's fabulous, we're going to throw her out. Okay, folks. So thank you, Maggie. We're going to find another time. I want to hear all of your wisdom once we sort out your settings. Jan, thank you so much for being our guest today on, for me, a Saturday morning, but for you, a Friday night. I appreciate that a lot. And like I said, folks, at the top of this live, I finally put together the opt-in for you to get that How to Teach Online free stuff. I really hope it's going to be awesome. Hey, Diane's here. Go to bed. Aren't we talking later in my today? You need to beauty rest, girlfriend. Hang on, Diane, while we're here, I'm just going to make sure that, oh yeah, cool. So that we're not going to have the problem tonight when I bring you on live. That's great. Bring me back my filter. Bring back my filter. So sign up for it if you want to get that training on teaching online retreats. You know, it's going to be training, but I really want it to be like, let's get together and I'll help you like do it. The more of it that you can do kind of while we're all together, the better. Maybe it's like a co-working kind of situation, because who knows, we might not actually be in lockdown that much longer. Hey, Jody, have you just finished teaching? Do you teach on a Saturday morning? So, you know, I want you to go get yourself a cash injection, go get these skills, go share this opportunity with your folks sooner, like immediately, ASAP. So sign up for it if you would like that. I also think that even if you don't want to come to no classes on a Saturday morning, says Jody, it is Cafe Latte O'Clock. I also think that it might be handy to opt in for it just to get the swipe file, because I'm a professional copywriter, so you could use that for other things. You could tweak it up and look at the patterns and modify it for other things as well. So I'm hoping, my intention is, my son culpa is that it's useful AF. The link is in my bio. That's me. Thanks, everybody. I'll be back here at Australian Eastern Melbourne time at 5 p.m. with the fabulous Diane Lavender Room, which I think is going to be 8 a.m. UK. Is that right, Di? Talking more stories from the road, more how you go on with your online classes. And if this is the first one of these that you've watched, you can catch all of the replays on my IGTV. So they're all there if you want to go watch them all now, or on my YouTube channel. But if you're here on Insta, they're all on my IGTV. My goodness, look at all of you folks just jumping in. Nutrition Doctor Ohana Wellness, is that right? And Yogi, I can't, oh God, I need glasses. I'm so sorry. Okay, so we'll be back here for another Tales from the Road yoga teacher conversation about teaching online at 8 a.m. UK tomorrow, 5 p.m. Australia today. Monica says, always I get at least one useful thing when I listen to you, usually more. Hey, Danny, I'm really hoping so, Monica, and I want to make the point that with these, you're getting the useful thing from my guests. Don't you think that just one person, like, you know, the fact that Jan has been selling her props and dropping them on people's front doorsteps. I mean, what a great idea. If you've got those bloody stripy bags and you're lifting 3 of them out of your boot/trunk every time you teach a class, what a good time to get your students kitted out so they're bringing their own stuff. I mean, brilliant. And what we also heard from, what I also loved about Jan, not only has she had some clanger kind of moments, but she was watching a famous person do her class who had to keep throwing the tennis ball throughout the whole thing because her dog was not only present in the class, but needy. which is probably how I would describe my dog. Hey, Jerry. All right, so let me see. I think I've got everybody's. Thank you. I'll be joining. Yay, Harmony. Awesome. That'll be fun. Share it around. Let's get as many, I'm noticing these threads in yoga teacher Facebook groups bemoaning the loss of income. And I'm so thrilled that we're all coming together for these conversations, because what that shows me is that deciding to become a sort of a financial victim here is, it's an option. And what I'm loving is seeing all of you deciding that actually this is a great time to be in service. This is a beautiful opportunity to grow your community in different and meaningful ways, and in so doing generate prosperity for yourself and pay it forward to other small businesses who don't have the luxury of simply transitioning their skills to the online environment. So I love I love the energy here of people thinking I can make more cash, and then I can buy something from someone who doesn't have the same capability and opportunity as I do. So awesome. That's why oh my God, Danny says I've surpassed my normal weekly teaching income. Yes. Harmony and Healthy Yoga says it's just a moment in time, it will pass, but loving this time at the moment. Me too, gorgeous. I'm feeling it as well. Like, it's really nice. I am back into my self-care in a big way. I'm doing my weekly satsang with KD. He said yesterday that the retreat that I go to with him every year at Yogaville in Virginia is going to be virtual. So cha-ching, I just saved 10 grand on an airfare and I still get my retreat. Danny says, I just have to figure out how to do massage online. Danny, my friend Barbara, she was putting on some free stuff about self-massage as just a way to nurture her community and inspire them to love on her brand a bit more and be there when when she's back, when the doors are open again. So that could be a fun thing, like a Zoom training of self-massage, or like partner massage if you're living with somebody. I'm still trying to train my dog to walk on my back, but it's not working, no matter how many treats I leave on myself. That might be something. I was having a conversation yesterday with my sister, and just about how there seems to be this split in small businesses where some are giving away stuff that arguably could put them out of business, i.e. teaching your people to do self-massage might mean that they won't come for a massage post-quarantine. But in fact, I believe the complete opposite, that you give them something that they need now and they'll crave your services even more later. So that goes for like Jan, you could say, well, she's giving blocks and resistance bands to everybody. They're not going to come to her classes anymore. Okay, sure, they're doing their stuff at home, but shit, they would much prefer to be in the room with her. So yeah, loving it, loving all of these ways to innovate. Okay, totally gone on for too long. Sign up for that online retreats if you want me to teach you how to do it. Copy all of my stuff, pick each other's brains, and just, have fun. The link is in my bio. We'll be back here at 8 a.m. UK, 5 p.m. Australia, something in between if you're in Canada and the US, to talk with Di about her online situation and how do you convey aromatherapy virtually, probably similarly to how you convey Thai yoga massage virtually. Hey Val, what's going on? So people like Val, it's hard to, it's like Val, tennis coach, hard to do tennis coaching on Zoom. Maybe not impossible, but not the same. We want people to do a home practice, says Jody. We absolutely do, right? Like, isn't that a sweet deal when you kind of put yourself out of business? Totally. I agree with you there. All right, everyone. Have a beautiful Saturday, and I'll see you all again 5 p.m., 8 a.m. Do the math. I'm not sure, Monica. You'll have to tell me what your time zone is, but I'll see you later. It's the middle of the night for you, Monica, actually, I think. So you'll have to catch us on the replay. Bye, everybody. Have a great Saturday.